very hot in discussion. And here's Charles Proudhammer on it last night.
There are some who will get a raise and will be better off, but there are others who are going to lose their job, lose everything. As I said, going to go from $7 an hour to nothing, going to lose their opportunity. And the irony is that the winners get a marginal advantage, but for the losers, it's devastation.
But Doug, he's essentially saying that, this isn't moving money from the rich to the poor. It's redistributing money among people who don't have a lot to begin with.
Well, I think Charles Proudhammer's being a little too harsh here. Yes, 500,000 could, and I emphasize could lose their job, that's not certain, but 900,000 will see themselves lifted out of poverty. According to the CBO, with 16.5 million will see that their economic fortunes improve. So I'm of the view that the jury's still out on this, and I would support, as I think virtually every Democrat would, an increase in the minimum wage.
Monica, what do you think?
Well, it does have consequences, and Charles was pointing out that there have been decades of economic studies and reams of research done on this, and what is shown is that every time you raise the minimum wage, you do get a depression in terms of job creation, because there's just less money for businesses of all sizes than to turn around and hire somebody else because they have to pay their existing employees much more. So there are economic consequences to this, and his point about
we asked people a question: how much money do you think you'll need when you retire? Then we gave each person a ribbon to show how many years that amount might last.
Just trying to pull it a little further. You got me to 70 years old. I'm gonna have to rethink this thing.
It's hard to imagine how much we'll need for a retirement that can last 30 years or more. So maybe we need to approach things differently if we want to be ready for a long retirement.
Sure, it's a back and forth. I'm not just going to give you the platform for soliloquy.
Make it count. Taking prime time to the next degree.
Join me for the Kelly Pot.
Now everyone who uses catheters can get a better catheter with Liberator Medical's free catheter sample package. There's the all-new compact catheter for women, the self-lubricated catheter, the closed system catheter, the polished island catheter, the discreet pocket catheter. Call for your free catheter sample pack with free shipping. Call 1-800-575-8651, 1-800-575-8651, or visit tdcams.com. When everything's included, the kids get a vacation of their own, and so do we. But when we get together, it's the best time of all. Now you can get up to 65% off. Call your travel agent or 1-800-BEACHES.
And I know there are many myths out there about a reverse mortgage, so I want you to know the facts. There are currently no credit score or income requirements for loan. You can get tax-free money from the equity in your home. You can use the money to pay off your current mortgage if you have. The remaining money can be used for anything. There's no one mortgage payment, and you still own your home. Call today to get your free guide to DVD. It explains how a government insured reverse mortgage works. There's no obligation. One reverse mortgage is an Quicken Loans company. Their licensed experts can answer all your questions. Call to find out what a great solution is for you. Don't wait. Call me.
Call 800-708-3155 to get your free quote. And when you call now, you'll also get a free lighted magnifier. Call 800-708-3155.
Terrifying unceasing class work is weak. Job creators.
NASA showing off some pretty hot new video. Stunning views of the sun's surface earlier this month. You're looking at coronal loops. They are associated with the sun's magnetic field. How beautiful is that? We are told that a satellite captured the images in extreme ultraviolet light, and we thank them for doing that. Really well done.
Well, the world's one
ongoing Trust Catholics are looking to Vatican City this week for some changes. Church leaders gathering for Saturday's crowning of 19 new cardinals who will help Pope Francis mold church policy. Many of the new cardinals are young and they are focused on the poor. Our chief religion correspondent, Laura Green, has more. Hi, Laura.
Hey, Eric. Well, you know, one of the things that Pope Francis is doing is called all of his cardinals to Rome for this meeting ahead of consistory that will elevate the new members. Today, the cardinals began a two-day discussion on the family, taking on some of the strongest issues facing the church: marriage, divorce, contraception, and homosexuality. And while the Pope has become popular with a more liberal base, his opening statement reflects his orthodox beliefs, telling the cardinals, from the beginning, the Creator blessed man and woman so that they might be fruitful and multiply. And so the family, then, is an image of the triune God in the world. And this meeting on the family is just a prelude to a much bigger meeting to call on the same topic here.
And Laura, what's really significant about the programs that he's chosen?
Well, these 19 members will bring the number of voting age groups back up to 120, but it also shows how Francis is shaping the church. They represent the future of the church with more focus on the poor developing regions. There are no Americans in this group. More than a third hail from Central America, South America, the Caribbean, and Africa.
There's been a geographical re-emphasis, which is a good thing. So what the Pope has said is, Europe may be the traditional heartland of the church, but the growth today is Africa, Asia, and Latin America. We're not a democracy. We don't have to directly replicate numbers on the ground when it comes to Rome and Cardinals.
And Francis also met earlier this week with his group of 8 advisors. They will be talking about fixing the Vatican Bank and other church business. Eric?
Yeah, Laura, the Father putting us down. Next.
In a Fox News alert, the official death toll in Ukraine now stands at 70. A lot of pictures there at nighttime as night falls over the city. We will bring you the very latest next.
When the Fed stops printing $75 billion a month, what happens to your retirement stored in the biggest bubble in history?
It'll be very rapid. It's going to create a lot of disruption.
How can you protect your wealth when the bubble bursts? Find out now by calling Lear Capital at 1-800-456-7067 and get Chris Mortensen's eye-opening DVD, The Crash Course. Learn the shocking truth about the next great correction. Don't get burned. Find out how you can diversify and safeguard your hard-earned savings and retirement accounts. The Crash Course DVD and Lear's special 2014 Investor Award is free with no obligation. The first 50 callers also receive a $500 certificate to redeem in gold or silver. Call 1-800-456-7067. That's 1-800-456-7067. Call now.
Hi, I'm Valerie Rickell, and today we've been asking what so many women would like to know, how Cindy Crawford seems to have defied the aging process. She's 45 years old, and she looks like she hasn't aged a day in years. And I think we'd all like to know her secret.
The secret to Cindy's ageless-looking skin is French anti-aging specialist Dr. Jean-Louis Sabah.
Jean-Louis Sabah is one of the most sought-after skincare specialists on earth, with models and VIP clients who flock to him for his exclusive formulas.
Now, in a remarkable advance, Dr. Sabah has infused a powerful melon extract into a complete anti-aging skincare system called Meaningful Beauty Advanced.
Ever since I first started using Cindy Crawford's Meaningful Beauty, my fine lines, wrinkles, they look minimized. My pores look smaller. My whole complexion is brighter. Now, how would you like to see results like that for your skin?
And now you can with Cindy's best offer ever. Regularly $119, but call right now and pay just $39.95 while supplies last. Plus, for a limited time, get free shipping.
Meaningful Beauty has literally just transformed my skin. It has made my skin more youthful, more even, more beautiful, for everything.
Order in the next 4 minutes and receive an exclusive free gift. The incredible new dark spot correcting treatment to help make dark spots, age spots, and sun damage. Now you too can have skin that's bright, youthful, and spot-free. Plus 2 additional bonus gifts. Together, that's $90 in free gifts, but you must act quickly.
My skin looks firmer now. It's smooth and it's young looking. I'm so glad I found Meaningful Beauty.
Hey, I'm over 50 years old, and I'm feeling pretty darn good about how my skin looks and feels. I'd say Cindy's secret is working.
Call now and get the magic of Cindy serums for your skin with $90 in free gifts and free shipping. Call 1-800-232-1607 now.
Grab your phone, make the call, and get the skin you've always wanted.
And we will continue to keep track of the troubling developments in the Ukraine. Hello, Sean, sitting for.
Thanks, Derek. Good having you here. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Happening Now starts right now. Bye, everybody.
And we're going to start with the Ukraine. Big news story today, and a Fox News alert on the crisis there spiraling out of control. At least 22 people killed in new violence in Kiev after a Greek truce fell apart. Fires burning, protesters throwing Molotov cocktails. You have the Ukrainian president and the opposition locked in a deadly.
Decades ago, now on trial, accused of his murder. Also a warning about shoe bombers on international flights. Who are these potential terrorists? Plus, newly released a dramatic 911 call by the victim of road rage killing moments before he was shot to death. It's all happening now. Well, there is a new admission about Obamacare to tell you about from the #2 guy at the White House. Good morning to you. I'm John Scott.
Great to see everybody. I'm Jenna Lee, and with a little more than a month to go before open enrollment ends, the Vice President now says healthcare sign-ups may fall short of the White House's unofficial goal.
I think that although, initially we talked about by the end of this period having 7 million people lined up, we may not get to 7, but we're going to get to 5 or 6, and that's a hell of a start. And there's a drop-dead date for the first round in the beginning of March. But there's a lot going on. And so I mainly came to say thanks for negotiating this, thanks for helping people negotiate. And I just see this getting better and better and better.
Our chief national correspondent Jim Engel is live in Washington on this story today. Jim?
Well, hello, Jenna. Aside from the confident claims that we get from other officials about how many people are signing up for Obamacare and will sign up before the March deadline, listen closely as Vice President Joe Biden suggested the totals might be lower during that stop in Minneapolis. Listen.
Initially, we talked about by the end of this period having 7 million people lined up. We may not get to 7, but we're going to get to 5 or 6, and that's a hell of a start.
Now, though the Congressional Budget Office had recently lowered its projections for the total number signing up for state and federal exchanges from 7 to 6 million, the Vice President is the first to mention a number as low as 5 million, suggesting a growing fear the numbers are softer than claimed. In its latest report of sign-ups through the end of January, the administration said it had 9.6 million total, 3.3 million in the federal and state exchanges, another 6.3 million in Medicaid health care for the poor. But a nonpartisan healthcare consulting firm says the number of new sign-ups in Medicaid, the only ones made popular by Obamacare, which encouraged the states to expand the program, is much lower than 6.3 million.
It's about 1.3, 1.8 million people who are new to the program. The rest are part of the regular churn that are in and out.
And the rest don't count because they were already eligible before the health care law. For those new to the program, under the expansion encouraged by Obamacare, the administration will pay 100% of the cost for the first 3 years, but it pays no additional funds for those already eligible, which is often one of the top 3 expenditures for state budgets. Now, if the VP is right, Jenna, and the administration only signs up 5 million in private exchanges, and Avalier's analysis that less than 2 million newly eligible have signed up for Medicaid so far, then the administration will be lucky to hit half the original projection of 16 million by next month. Jenna?
Jim Engel live in Washington. Jim, thank you.
You bet.
For more on this now, we're joined by Nina Easton, senior editor and Washington columnist at Fortune magazine and a Fox News contributor. Also with us, Jamie Weinstein, senior editor of the Daily Caller. Nobody says it better than Joe Biden, Nina. We didn't want this to start off as shaky as it did, he said, but it's complicated. I mean, winning World War II was complicated, and it took less time for the United States to win World War II than it did for them to build a working website.
Yeah, well, John, also, it's complicated. That's such
such an understatement of re-engineering 1/6 of the economy. Yeah, it's complicated. And you look at the size of this legislation, thousands of pages, and you look at the number of regulations. Yeah, it's complicated, and it's led to a lot of fallout that's hurt people, like their policies being canceled, like losing doctors and coverage that they enjoyed before. So those complications have actually Olympics about possible terror attacks. Can we read anything into the timing of this warning now that we're almost at closing ceremonies?
Yeah, well, it does come in the middle of the Olympic Games in Sochi, Russia, of course. And if you remember, just before the Games began, a different warning had gone out about terrorists possibly smuggling explosives inside tubes of toothpaste or other liquids. And there's another consideration as well.
As they look for evidence of the chemicals on your hands. The other thing to say is that there's also concern about the fact that so many Americans with ties to Syria have been over there trying to get involved with the fighting on the side of the rebels to pull down the Assad regime. And now there's concern with some of those people coming back. We don't know their intentions, we don't know what they're up to.
Now, this appears to be a general warning not aimed at any specific airline or any particular foreign country. Back to you.
Steve, thank you very much. Again, one of our big stories today. Coming up at the bottom of the hour, we're going to talk to Fox News Middle East and terrorism analyst Waleed Ferris about this latest threat and what we need to know.
A father is speaking out over claims his daughter killed a man she met on Craigslist. What he thinks about the death penalty if she's convicted in that murder. Plus, more blood on the streets of Ukraine's capital city. Fires are raging, bullets flying, as protesters battle the government forces. The death toll continues to climb. The White House is weighing in. We'll get you caught up with a live report coming up next.
Right now at Men's Warehouse, find the lowest price of the season on suits. For 4 days only, select suits are just $149.99. Plus, buy one, get one free on almost everything else in the store. So suit up and save. This Thursday through Sunday only at Men's Warehouse.
When you have diabetes like I do, you want a way to help minimize blood sugar spikes. Support heart health and your immune system. Now there's new Glucerna Advance with 3 benefits in one.
New Glucerna Advance from the brand doctors recommend most.
Hey, O'Reilly here in Los Angeles this week. Is Iran playing the USA for a fool? We've been investigating the nuke issue and we'll have a special report. Also, Megyn Kelly investigating a young woman who says she is a serial killer. On the next Trifecta.
We'll see you then.
Now everyone who uses catheters can get a better catheter with Liberator Medical's free catheter sample pack. There's the all-new compact catheter for women, the closed system catheter, the polished eyelet catheter, the discreet pocket catheter. Call for your free catheter sample pack with free shipping.
Call 1-800-607-9855, 1-800-607-9855, or visit tvcap.com, tvcap.com.
Hi, I'm William Bank. See this number? This is the amount of debt our nation has dug itself into. Shocking. And it goes up millions every minute of every day. And if you're not worried, you should be. Now, how do you get some control over your investments in retirement with this hanging over your head? Buy gold and silver from Rosalind Capital. Gold and silver are the only forms of currency that make me feel secure, something that paper money can't do. Rosalind will beat any price of any coin at any time. Just call. And Rosalind ships my gold in 10 days or less, faster than anyone else. So take a good look. That's the debt clock. And this is your wake-up call. Buy gold and silver from Rosalind Capital. What's in yours?
Call now and get a free gold kit and a free IRA transfer kit. And with a minimum order, get a free safe to store your gold. Call 800-370-8200, 800-370-8200, 800-370-8200.
Hey, notice your car's not in the trunk.
Yeah, it's in the shop. It's costing me an arm and a leg.
That's hilarious.
Sorry.
Should have taken it to Midas, get some of that Midas touch. I'll tell you what stuff needs fixing, what stuff can wait.
Next time, go to Midas.
High five! Did not see that coming.
Trust the Midas Touch for brakes, tires, oil, everything. From his humble beginnings to becoming one of the most important religious icons of all time.
The Bacon Museum changed the world.
Now filmmakers Roma Downey and Mark Burnett open up